with the liver flush. Now, when I'm talking to you about this liver flush, this is a process that I did for about 3 days. Uh, First time that I did it, it took out some of my symptoms. Second time I did it, wiped out all my symptoms. And I thought that it was important that I should tell the greater community out there that the liver flush does work. Most people say, well, which one? Which one? I'm going to be posting a link, actually the file itself of my experience and how I wrote it down and the instruction on how to do it on a link below. Please hit like, please share with other people. Actually, to me, it's one of the funniest things. Is I don't know if it's funny or not, but I mean, I was literally, I needed this liver flush like nobody else needed it, like nobody else's business. So when I tried it, literally, I was desperate, and I had plenty of symptoms to justify my despair. So that's what I did. So basically, what I did is I followed the instructions, to the T. I remember that when I was done with it, you'll read about it more on the link. But when I was done with it, it was a simple process. 3 days, right? At the end of the liver flush, all these yellow with green, kind of like yay size, came out my booty, and I knew that it wasn't how can I say it? It wasn't something solid that I had eaten, because the way that I did it was I did it by just drinking the glasses of apple juice, of natural apple juice. So, how can I say it? Well, basically, it worked. It worked, and it worked really well. So much so that I remember the first time, that I did it, I got an attack. One of my famous attacks was usually, like these red blotches under my skin, on the palm of my hands. An attack could also mean that I would be in a bad mood, because just feeling like crap. I remember that the symptoms also included being easily sick. I had to run away from little kids and stuff. I had to definitely get away from them, because if let's say the kid was snotty nosed, or he was going through a cold, if I even breathed the same air he was breathing, or I was in the vicinity somewhere around, I would get sick. And I mean violently sick, where I gotta take 1, 2, 3 days off of work. And I was managing work, and I was trying to manage my sickness and feeling like crap, and having the blotches on my bottom of my feet, on palms of my hands. I would have the stabbing attacks, on my liver. So it was tough, yeah, definitely rough. I mean, there was some bad symptoms, and I remember after I did the first liver flush, I immediately got an attack, and I was like, well, damn, I thought it actually made me feel in control, So I was just, and based on what I had done too, because I think the document says that I had prayed for this. So I was pretty sure that I had an answer, but then I was feeling kind of strange, because I had an attack just immediately after I was done with the first flush. So I remember that happened, and I was just like, well, damn, I felt in control, but I don't know why I got attacked again. And then the magical thing happened. I didn't get an attack for, I think it was 6 months after that, or not even, it was like 6 months, 7 months, and I got an attack, and I was like, wow. Then that's when I knew there was something behind it. So I did it one more time, and that's when all my symptoms just were gone, I remember right after the second flush, I went back to the doctor, And I asked him, well, actually, in Costa Rica, socialized healthcare, right? So you get, it was basically the same doctor that was looking after everybody. So he put me on his examining table, and he scanned me again. And wow, he had to scan me twice. He was like, I couldn't believe he couldn't believe it. He was like, he's telling me he's going, well, I remember you having a fatty liver. And he was like, okay. And he wiped me off, and then he scanned me again, and this time he did it slower, and I think he did it the way the kids, from through a sonogram or something like that. And he was like, wow, look at this, you have nothing. And I was like, are you absolutely sure? Because I kind of knew already that I had nothing, but it's always good for the doctor to verify it for you. That was the cream on the cake. I mean, it because you know that the flesh worked because you feel great. But it's another thing to have a doctor confirm it to you. So. He confirmed it to me. He's like, you know what? He even told me in front of my father. He was like, a true story, because usually we're not drinkers. But he said, you know what? You have all the permission to go out with all your friends right now and have a beer and tell them that your doctor said you could. And I was just like, well, that's great. And then I got a great result, Obviously, from my end, what I believe, I prayed and I thanked the Lord, and I said, I don't doubt. So I was, sometimes Heavenly Father brings things into your life that, absolutely what you needed read just at the time that you needed it. So, this video, I hope, helps a lot of people. I want to place the document on the bottom of the screen, and I'll be putting I just put the document up there, and you can try this if you want to. I'm not saying it's medical advice or it's going to cure you. That's how I got cured. So I hope it helps. I hope it helps somebody a lot. The friends and family that I've recommended it to, has helped them too. My homeboy Jay, friend Maria, and many other people. It has helped them because basically what it does, it cleans your liver. Allows your liver to. If you have a fatty liver, you have to do it. But if you have, I would do it. Anybody should do it. If you eat a lot of sugar, you should definitely do it. If you drink a lot or if you smoke a lot, if you have problems with your liver, why not clean it? And this, for other friends of mine, it also took out gallbladder stones, entirely. My friend Maria, she had gallbladder stones. She said she found that after she was pregnant. She was kind of pissed off at the doctors that they didn't tell her. They hadn't told her, or they didn't bother looking. And then, now she had gallbladder stones, and, it was seriously affecting what she could eat. She was even afraid of eating. That's how bad it was. And it helped her, one shot. She was like, look, I did it. And then she gave me her doctor results back, and, she was clean. So I definitely know it works. I hope it works for you. Like I said, all you need to do is stick to the instructions, literally, and God bless you. Hope it helps you, just like it helped me, and it's helped a whole bunch of people. Not medical advice, so just telling you what worked for me, and I know a liver flush works. I hope you have a great day.